I'm the chairman of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, and I've announced that our commission has launched an investigation into the fraternity charity boxing event that was held November 19th, 2021. The Nevada State Athletic Commission takes this tragedy seriously, and our hearts go out to the Valencia's family and loved ones. And as I've said, we'll share further details with you and answer questions, and that's the purpose of this press conference. I have been submitted questions by many of you, and what I'd like to do, because this is very unusual, I'm remote and most of us are, I will read the question and respond as best as I can. As you know, we have launched this investigation. I have read certain things in the media, and until such time our commission sees evidence, I will only speak about the evidence that we have seen. I will not give you my personal opinion. The commission does not have a personal opinion. And to be clear, the Nevada State Athletic Commission had no jurisdiction for this event or any past events that relate to this. I would say to you, please reference NRS section 467 with regard to the specificity of that, and we're here to speak of facts only. It had been reported by Metro that Nevada State Athletic Commission has jurisdiction of this. We do not. We did not for this event or any past events like this. That doesn't mean after our investigation that we may have jurisdiction going forward. This is a tragedy. This is a homicide, as the coroner expressed. This is an event that Metro needs to fully investigate as a homicide. And that's up to those that may or may not prosecute this homicide. With regard to our investigation, we will look at every aspect of this event. From what I've read, the way it occurred at UNLV's student union, the fraternities under the auspices of UNLV, the president, the chancellor of those universities, and of course the Board of Regents. They all have some explaining to do. So with that, I'm going to read questions that have been submitted, answer them to my best of my ability. And I can tell you that in the past, we've done some research at the Nevada State Athletic Commission. And these types of events have happened in our state and other states. And I can tell you that the Athletic Commission, pursuant to Nevada revised statutes, just doesn't have authority yet, as of yet. The outcome of this investigation will be, as I said, based on evidence. If any wrongdoing is found, the enforcement of those actions will be handled pursuant to state laws and, of course, what has occurred in the county. It's been asked whether or not this event was permitted. I don't know. A good question. We will find out. That's a county business licensing issue. With regard to having proper paramedics and medical personnel, which Nevada State Athletic Commission would have liked to see, we did not sanction this, but they should have had proper paramedics and medical personnel at the event. With regard to the referee, again, we don't know. We must find out if this referee's ever been licensed. I've heard various reports that the referee was acting a certain way. We don't know and can't be conclusive of any of this, but we will find out. Also, the students, were there proper matches between them made? We don't know, but we will find out. Were the students under the influence of alcohol, drugs? We don't know, but we will find out. So I hope that answers some of your questions. And let me just go through, please, all these questions that are being sent to me right now in a very, very unorthodox way. So the question is, if we have no jurisdiction, how are we investigating? That's an interesting point. If I led you to believe we have no jurisdiction, we did not have the ability to sanction this event, but we do have the ability to investigate this event, and that's what we're saying. Fox 5, Maddie White says, people who attended the event, alleged medical personnel were not on the scene during the event. I don't know that to be true or untrue. So a lot of the questions that you are sending to us, they're great, and we will be extremely responsive, transparent, and forthright with the media and all inquiries. The New York Times, Christine Chung says, if NSAC doesn't have jurisdiction, I apologize, I'm a little dyslexic, so it's tough for me to read. What is the reason for NSAC launching an investigation? No, we do have the ability to launch an investigation, Christine, which we're doing. And what was, what is, has become a tragedy. What shall be in the future is most important. To investigate this situation and remedy it and make Nevada the gold standard going forward, a better place, a safer place. Questions are still coming in, so we have not reviewed any footage of the event. I've not seen it. With regard to charity events being required to have permits, I can only speak to the state level, and I refer you to NRS section 467. With regard to the county permitting it, with regard to the university having knowledge of this and accepting and allowing this, well, go speak with the university and the Board of Regents. They got a lot of explaining to do, in my opinion. They cannot duck, hide, bob, and weave on this. And we're here to uncover the facts, the evidence that supports those facts, and be transparent with all of you. Let me see, we still have questions coming in, thank you. So Maddie White of Fox 5 Local asked, what's our plan, the commission, with regard to added oversight for an approval process going forward? Maddie, that's a very good question, and that's why we've launched an investigation to review the evidence based on what we find, determine the unfortunate circumstances of what went wrong here, and improve this approval process or sanctioning process going forward. And I can't comment on that right now. I have some personal opinions, but I promise you that our commission will do a thorough job, will be transparent, and that we will come up with a solution going forward. And when we do, an announcement will be forthcoming with regard to how we would like to handle this. But it's going to require debate and discussion amongst the commission after we look at the facts. Are there any other questions? This is interesting doing this blind, but I'm going to ask, are there any more questions from the media? I will promise you that the Nevada State Athletic Commission will again be transparent, forthright, and will hold future press conferences as we gain facts, and it will be extremely cooperative. And I hope that those that we ask evidence from are forthright. Again, this is a tragedy. Our hearts go out to the Valencia family. This is unnecessary. It shouldn't have happened. And that's why we have the Nevada State Athletic Commission, because combat sports are just that. It's not a joke. It's serious. And Nevada takes this very seriously with regard to the life safety and health of those that combat within the state. So with that, I'll close this press conference. If there are any questions, please send them to the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Frankie Mason within our offices shall be your point person for that, and they will come directly to me as the chairman of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Thank you very much for your time this morning. Have a good day. Happy holidays.